This VBA script is a very simple script that creates a block. Let's demonstrate what it does. Press play. You can check here the first point is 5,5. Second point is 15,15. Type it up and see. Run through all the lines. First point is, the start point is point 3D. Basically declares a variable named start point. Store a point in the 3D space. The point was XYZ coordinates. This is a point 3D variable representing a point in a three-dimensional space. Then point as point 3D, point 2 as point 3D. This line of code is declaring two variables, point and point 2, both of which will store points in 3D space. Type of these variables is point 3D, which means they can hold coordinates for points in a three-dimensional space, x, y, z coordinates. I have dim lng temp is long. This is a line of code declaring a variable named lng temp and specifying that it will store a value of type long. It's used to store larger integer values, i.e. values from negative 2000 million to positive 2000 million. The integer data type only holds values within this range, negative 32,000 to positive 32,000, which is really all we need for this script, but this is included anyways. It's like a preset line. And then you have the messages get input message. This line of code is declaring a variable named iMessage and specifying that will store a value of type get input message. Get input message is a data type MicroStation video that presents a message related to CAD input. You could use it to capture coordinates of a point where the user clicks or determines which key was pressed. Now we can explain this part of the line now. In this case, this is a part of MicroStation that manages and processes user input events, such as mouse clicks or key presses. Think of it as a system that keeps track of handles all the actions you perform while using MicroStation. That helps the program understand what you're doing and respond accordingly. The send key in is a command in MicroStation VBA that allows you to send a key in, typed command to MicroStation, as if you had typed it yourself. It's like telling MicroStation to execute a specific command or series of commands automatically. In the examples below, you'll see multiple commands, self-explanatory in nature. So you have the place block, basically places the block. This line here, xy equals 5, 5, places the first point of the block, xy equals 15, 15. This places the second part of the block, and then you have the view extended, which basically zooms in, and the one is basically specifying which view it is. In this case, we want it to be view 1. If you want it to be view 2, you can specify number 2. And then the final line, command state start default command. This is a command in MicroStation that resets the current command state to default. It's like telling MicroStation to stop whatever specific commands it's currently doing and go back to its normal ready to receive input state.